Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'm not sure how I got this job, but...
Because you do a real good job at it.
No, I don't. I can hardly move it.
You're doing a fantastic job, Lauren. Oh, heavy?
That jumped a lot.
It did jump a lot.
Is there a brake on this too?
No.
Oh, I'm getting it.
See how there's a little thingy underneath?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little crooked
Oh.
so we get that on there,
Okay.
and then drop it down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll do it again. Holy crap, this thing is huge.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for that. Thank you. Okay, we gotta grab one more thing.
Oh.
What do you got there?
This is what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah? You want me to do that part?
No.
Because you're getting good at it now? Boom. Alrighty, today's video is in kind of like cooperation between Shop Solar Kits and Sungold Power.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of like a twofer.
that's cute.
So we have a battery and an inverter from Sungold Power. We're gonna do two videos. First one's gonna be mainly on the battery right here, and then the second video will be kind of like a combo between the two, and we will hook everything up and power my house and test it that way. This video right here is gonna be mainly on the battery right here.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick look at everything. We're going to open it up because I really want to see what's on the inside.
Yeah.
And we'll also just do like a quick little once over of the inverter, and then we'll start taking apart the battery. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so this inverter is a 12,000 watt hybrid inverter. On this side, we've got a couple of fans for the cooling. Looks like we get a whole mess of keys right here. Jesus, 5 keys. So if you happen to lose one, you're gonna have a whole bunch more. No, there's 6 keys there.
They cannot
can't
all be
count.
the same, can they?
Well, I don't know. We could check. Over here, you got your PV switch, your power on and off. Going to have where you hook up your Wi-Fi dongle, which it does come with. On the bottom here, we have a whole bunch of places that you can knock out your knockouts to run all of your wiring and all of that kind of fun stuff. Looks like we have a little tiny vent right here. And then on the right side, we're going to have our 3 latches for the door right here so we can get to all the connection points. Got Lauren checking those keys. And then we have all of the specifications right here. I'll just put this up on the screen so it's a little bit easier to see. And if we open it up, take a peek inside real quick, it does look really, really nice. You're getting a slight reflection here because there's a piece of plastic here. So sorry about those light reflections. But anyway, right up here we have your battery circuit breaker, and that looks to be a 400 amp. And we're going to have all of your connections right down there. So 2 positives and 2 negatives. We're going to get your communications right here. Your MPPT charge controllers right here. And those look like those easy lever action. I like those. Those are nice. And then right next to that, we're going to have our load breaker right up here, along with our input and output connections right here, load grid. We're going to have your neutral and ground down there. Zoom out just a little bit. We got a rubber seal that goes all the way around, and we have a ground cable going from the door to the inverter, so everything is nicely grounded. I would say this looks fan-freaking-tastic. And these latches are pretty nice too. Nice and easy.
How about this video was about this battery?
It is about the battery. I was just going over the inverter real quick, and then we're going to shove it off to the side. Okay, so you want to just go over the battery stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, Lauren.
Yeah.
We're on to the battery now. Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're here for, right?
That's right. So this is a, what is it?
Sungold Power Battery 16 kWh lithium.
Can you say that one more time?
Sungold Power Battery 16 kWh lithium.
Kind of like a monster, isn't it? It's pretty big.
It's a monster.
It is a monster.
You could pack like a month worth of clothes in a suitcase this size.
Well, that's quite a bit. Okay, so right down here at the bottom it says battery, 16 kilowatt hour lithium. And then right up on the top, of course, it says Sungold Power. And then we're going to get a little touchscreen right at the top, which we'll take a look at in just a second. On the bottom, which is super dark over here, you do get a couple of feet. I would imagine these are somewhat adjustable with those right there, but I will verify that here in just a second. We have handles on both sides, lifting up handle, and then the other one for lifting it whenever it's up against the wall, etc. And then on this side, we get a 125 amp circuit breaker and possibly like a shunt trip right up there. And I'm not sure if this is like kind of like a double breaker on the positive, so that it's like a 250 amp circuit breaker. We're actually going to find out here in just a minute because we're going to open it up and take a look inside, right?
We always do.
We always do. Okay, anyway, you can close that. That is a little weatherproof cover, and it says IP67 right over here. It has basically a little seal going around it because this is an indoor and outdoor rated battery.
Oh.
And it's UL listed. So if you have it connected up to your house, or you can connect it up to your house legally and have a permitted setup using this battery right here.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, what else we have over here? We're gonna have a ground screw, a little tiny vent, a positive and a negative, and these are the quick disconnect connections right there, which I do like. And then we have an RS45.
What makes those quick disconnect connections? What does that mean?
I can show you here in just a second. We can grab the battery cables and I can show you.
Oh, that's another in-depth thing.
No, you'll connect it up and you'll see. It's quick.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I just pulled this right off, but we have our RS45 battery communication right there. Right on top, you get a couple of fellas right over here pushing the battery over, and one of them pushing it sideways. They tell you which way is the best way to do it.
It's like IKEA.
Yeah, and then and then right here we're gonna have all of the battery specifications, and I'll probably just read those off here in just a second. And then on this side of the battery, we're gonna have the same two handles right over here. So this is like a 2-man or 2-woman lift. And then, yep, you're welcome. And then on this side, we have almost the same type of setup. We get a ground screw. We're gonna get a positive and negative quick disconnect right here. Looks like we have another battery communication port, and then your inverter communication port, and then another little box right over here. What do we got under there, Lauren?
Dip switches.
Yep, we got dip switches. We got an on and off button, and then our run, alarm, state of charge indicators, and then a USB connection. Go ahead.
Why does this side have a lot of the same things as the other side?
Because if you're connecting up multiple batteries together, you have more connections to do that.
So you might have more than one of these, and you'd line them up
Yep.
against a wall, and they go from here to the next one.
Yeah. In the manual, it shows you a couple different options. Actually, it shows you right on this.
Oh.
If you have just two, it'll tell you to link them together like you were just saying. If you have more than two, you want to hook them up to like a main bus bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And this also came with the battery.
Okay.
It is basically kind of like a quick start guide. It's got some QR codes for the apps.
And it's got a ruler.
It's got a ruler on two sides, and this is a template for the mounting. Because you can actually mount this entire battery if you wanted to, like up on a wall. Or you can set it on the ground.
Because it's got feet too.
Because it's got feet.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, Lauren, what comes with this battery?
All of these items you see. These metal pieces.
Okay,
I'm
so those
imagining
are...
they're things to mount it on the wall.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
You see what I'm going with right here?
Yeah, because these holes line up with these holes.
Right.
These mounting brackets, this is the template that you can use to make sure that you have your holes in the right spots.
On the wall?
Yeah.
So this is the wall mounting bracket. If you were going to mount this up on the wall, basically off the ground. Yeah. So this is like option 1. And then you get another option if you just want to mount it on the ground or set it on the ground. Yeah. And that's going to be these 2 brackets right here. And
for the tops?
Those actually go
for the side?
Right there.
Yeah.
You get one on each side, and that's just to hold it up against the wall so it can't fall down.
They do that with those IKEA bookshelves too.
Yeah, same type of thing. So we get 2 mounting options. What else do we have here?
I only have 1 thumb.
I thought you were all thumbs.
No, I have 1 less thumb than usual.
Because you almost cut it off?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a ground wire. How big is that?
It's pretty big.
5
4 feet.
4 feet. I think that would be closer to 5.
This one?
That one's going to be one of the
telephone
battery.
Wire?
Yeah, a telephone wire. Exactly that. Which it's going to go in. Your telephone. In a new telephone. So that's going to be one of your battery or inverter communication wires. That's going to be
a USB.
A USB cable.
I don't know what this is though.
It is also USB, but I forget what kind of USB it is.
I've never seen one like that before.
Really? They used to go in printers all the time.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Yeah. So that's going to go right there. Maybe that's for like updating firmware, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you got in there?
This.
That is another, if you need to make your own cable, like your own, basically one of these cables.
They allow that?
Yeah, they do. Basically, it has a hole in it, so you can shove your wire right through that. So they give you a spare parts.
That was nice. I told you, people give spare parts all the time. You never believe me. And bolts.
And those are
lag bolts?
Yeah, those
concrete bolts?
Yeah, those are for concrete. And then it looks like we have some other smaller hardware in there.
Little guys.
Little guys. Yeah, these guys right here, mounting this together.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have some for our little side brackets right there.
Sure, if you have enough for this, you have enough for that.
Yep, and then we're going to get a manual right in here, which we can open that up and look at the specs. And then we also get a set of really big, thick, heavy-duty cables right here. We're going to have the quick disconnect connectors on one end, and we're going to get some heavy-duty lugs on the other end. Got a certificate. Basically, it passed its inspection.
Okay.
And we're going to get a warranty card and then a manual right here.
User manual.
A user manual. It's going to give you all the information that you need to know. It is a 51.2 volt nominal battery. Rated capacity is 314 amp hour or 16 kilowatt hour. They're saying the usable energy is 15.42 kilowatt hour. Rated DC power or max continuous discharge rate is 7.68 kilowatt. Standard charge discharge is 150, and then the max is basically 190. It'll do a peak of 220 amps for 3 seconds, and that is charging or discharging. Life cycle is 80%. Depth of discharge will be 8,000 cycles. We have our other UL listings right here, 1973 and the UL 9540A. Charging and discharging temperatures, so discharging down to -10°C, which I'll have to look that up into freedom units because we don't really know what C is around here. Enclosure protection is IP65 and it is rated indoor and out. Lauren, did you want to see the quick disconnect cables real quick before we take it apart?
Yeah.
You can just take either color that you want and you just snap it in place right
I
here.
like orange.
Okay, go with orange. You'll hear it click.
It did click.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Now push the button and take it off. And these are like rated for outdoor because a lot of people aren't sure why they come with connectors like this. It's because, yeah, there's rubber seals right here which make it kind of water and dust proof or
It
dust
feels
tight.
like outdoor.
Can you hold one up so we can see how long those are? Yeah, because
Yes.
I'm not sure. They might be like 4 to 5 feet long as well. You get a pretty lengthy cable there. It's close to 5 feet.
About 5.
All right. And then the size of this, it feels like there's an extra layer of protection on these, so I can't actually get the real size, but they are probably around a 2/0 is what I'm thinking. They're pretty big. How about we turn on the battery first before we take it apart?
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be on this side right over here.
Okay.
There's going to be a switch in there.
In here?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep, just boom, there we go. We're sitting at 99% state of charge. Temperature is 17 degrees Celsius. And right below that we have how much time is remaining if you are using it. So just swipe it towards me. There you go.
Got it.
Okay, so in here it says 55.8 volts. We have a couple other things in here. I'm not sure what all of that means quite yet. And then right below that's going to be the current in amps whenever we're using it.
Again?
Can you touch on any of those other buttons? Do those do anything? No. Okay. Yep. We'll just swipe it one more time. There you go. Next page is the voltage and voltage of every single cell inside. And then it looks like we have one more page. Okay, so on the top it's possibly our address for the dip switches. We're going to have our version and then our RS-485 and CAN communication ports, and then, oh, we have Wi-Fi.
Oh!
We can hook this up to Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. We'll have to do that here in just a little bit. And I think that's it.
Why would we want to do that?
Because then you can check on your status. You can use your own Wi-Fi to hook this up, and then you can check on the battery, when you're on vacation.
Oh.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Remote viewing.
Remote viewing. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty much all we have on the screen. You can go ahead and turn it back off, and then we will open this battery up. Yeah, you just hit the off button. Boom, just like that. Good. Oh, I've got it on level 1. Bring it up a little bit. You had it on Titan, by the way. Why would you come out of there? There we go. Ooh, this is nice. I'm gonna have to pull off all these little covers real quick too. Look at that bus bar. Oh my gosh, look at that thing.
Look at that. That's nice and shiny.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
Whoa!
Whoa!
That thing's enormous.
I didn't even realize that was a bus bar because it was so ginormous.
Did you think it was a carport?
I thought it was a carport. That's exactly what I thought. Ooh. This is nice. Boom. What? What is that? That's the biggest bus bar I've ever seen. That's a ginormous bus bar.
They be bussin'.
They be bussin', Lauren. This is bussin' right here. And you should see the bus bars below. Okay, Lauren, you're going to tell me what you see inside this battery.
Bus bars. Lots of bus bars. Here.
Yeah.
And then these ones. They're
Okay.
very big. All of them are very big.
They are very big.
This one.
That one back down there.
The ones down here
Yeah.
that you had pointed out. These bridges. What do we calling those again?
Well, you call them bridges.
I know, but what are they actually
Just a
called?
brace.
Bridges.
They got braces all the way down.
Okay, and they are holding in the little guys here.
Which little guys?
These little guys that are connecting the positives
What are those?
and negatives. This one then is something else.
Yeah, what is that? We tested those in one of the last videos.
The temperature sensors.
That's right. And why do we need temperature sensors?
So that if it gets too hot, it doesn't start a fire.
Or if it's too cold out.
Or if it's too cold
You
out.
don't charge batteries when it's too cold.
What's too cold?
Well, Lauren, on the specifications right down here, it says
Oh.
minus 10 degrees Celsius.
Now, does that mean, can they still be outside if it's minus 10? Or they can be outside, they just can't be working?
Right. You can't charge them if the batteries are too cold. And
But
that's...
they can be sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can be outside because this is designed for outdoors.
Okay.
Okay, so how many of those temperature sensors do you see?
4.
4's pretty standard.
Sure.
What else do you see?
These wires,
Okay, those wires, what are those?
they're doing their job.
They're there and doing their job.
Yep.
Okay. Those would be the balance wires from the BMS.
Okay.
What's BMS?
Oh yeah, battery management system.
That's right. So these do multiple things.
Okay, so these are, the bus bar is what's connecting the batteries.
Correct.
And these are what's managing the batteries.
Correct. Yep,
All right.
those will tell us the battery voltage of individual cells, and then those will also balance batteries out, usually by removing power from them.
Oh,
What else you got?
these batteries.
How many batteries do you see?
There are several. 8 on this side, 16 batteries.
16 batteries.
And here's your pluses and minuses.
Yeah, which is very odd. I have never seen this before.
What, on the inside?
Well, yeah, like this bus bar is like bigger than my hand.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
bigger than this hand.
It's bigger than that hand right there. Okay, so other things that I see is all the batteries are laser welded to the bus bars.
Oh yeah,
They have the hump.
welding.
Yep, they have the hump in the center for expansion and contraction.
Yeah, they're flexy.
Each little balance label is properly marked with the correct number. We do have a little glob of glue on here, which
Glue
I
clips.
do like to see.
It's cute that it matches too.
And it matches. It's nice and neat back here, so all of our wires are ran underneath the bridges or the braces underneath. We've got the little crossover bus bar back here, which is like that flexible.
Flexibus.
Flexibus, that's exactly right. It's nice and beefy, which we do like to see. A lot of them, they won't be that big. So that
Beefy
is
bus?
beefy bus. That's what we're going to call it.
Okay.
These are basically 2 bricks of 8. You can see the separation right there.
Yeah.
Do we have, yes we do. We've got like a, I don't know what kind of
Yeah.
material that is, but something,
It's kind of foamy.
Separated.
Oh, kind of not. Kind of
yeah,
plastic.
kind of looks like plastic.
Feels-
What do we have on the
feels like
outside?
plastic.
Outside edge. Okay, so we got a thinner one
Yeah.
on the inner side and then a thicker one on the, is yours thick
Ends.
on that side? Okay, here is the, what did you call it, Lauren? What kind of?
Beefy flexibus.
The beefy flexibus right down here. I mean, it is really thick. I mean, look, that's my thumb. So it's a really big, heavy duty bus bar right there. And it does have the little isolators down there, so everything is nice and solid. Here are the little plates that you can see on each end, and then it's got the thinner ones on the side, basically on that inner side as well. So that's really, really nice. Oh, I do see QR codes down there, so maybe we'll try to scan one if we can. So we got a ton of room down here at the bottom. You could probably put some luggage down there, according to Lauren.
Change of clothes or two.
Could have a change of clothes down there. We have plenty of room on the sides,
That's
so
where you
if
put
somebody...
your underwear and your socks.
Your underwear and your socks on the sides, according to Lauren.
Are you regretting having me join you yet?
Not quite yet, but we're getting close. Okay, Lauren, what do you see on this side of the battery?
This is where you could pack your puffer jacket.
You can put your puffer jacket in here. Are you saying there's that much room in there?
Yep.
Okay, have you ever seen a bus bar that is that big?
Well, I was just introduced to bus bars like 6 months ago, so I'm pretty new to the game. I can honestly say I've never
Okay,
seen one
so
that...
literally the biggest bus bar in the world. This is the negative, obviously, so negative comes all the way around here. They have it wrapped, and it goes all the way down here to the bottom and mounted directly to the BMS. And then for the positive, we've got 2 cables going down to the circuit breaker, which I was correct. So they're using this circuit breaker just for the positive cables. So that brings it up to the 240 or 250. And it looks like we have ferrules going into the circuit breaker, so that's nice to see. And then it comes out the other side with ferrules as well and connect directly to this bus bar, which goes to the 2 quick disconnects on the outside. And then for the negative side, we have our negatives going to that bus bar right down there. This is
cool.
this is really cool. I've never actually.
Is it cool? Or is
Yeah,
it just
no,
me?
it is.
Because I think it looks really cool.
I think it looks really, really nice. Yeah, I am impressed with some of this stuff so far. It is nice and tidy in there. It doesn't look like a complete rat's nest or anything like that. I would say it looks really, really good in here. There's nothing else that I guess you would want to see. That goes over to the screen right over there. This is really cool.
You're gonna move in, aren't you?
I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna pack my clothes and put them right in here.
There you go. There's room for your puffer jacket.
Room for my puffer jacket. Trying to think if there's anything else that I could check in here other than one of the QR codes on the battery. Oh, I think I got it. These are called Battero Tech. These are 314 amp hour, which we already knew. They are 1,004.8 watt hours each. Production date was 16/9/2025, and just FYI, I have had this for quite a long time. I'm not gonna pronounce the production city, but maybe Lauren wants to.
Fuzhou.
Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, Lauren, I don't think there's anything else really left in here to look at.
No, we looked at it all.
Yeah, we looked at pretty much everything in here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick is put the cover back on, and then I will do a capacity test.
Okay, great.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. We're at the end of the video, and we'll go over our test results and some pros and cons. Do you want to read them, or you want me to read them?
I'll read.
Okay. So I did do a capacity test. It was a 0.2 C rate, which is pretty standard, and that was around 62 amps. What did we get? So this is a 314 amp hour or 16 kilowatt hour battery. What did the test results show?
It says here 327 amp hour or 16.8 kilowatt hour.
So we got over the advertised or the rated capacity, which is always fan-freaking-tastic.
Okay, next we're going to go over Joe's pros and cons.
And they're not in any particular order.
The cons, didn't see heaters inside.
Yeah, so that was one thing. This is a UL rated battery, and I did not see any heaters in it. So if you're in a really cold climate, you would probably want to put this, in a garage or somewhere where it's a little bit warmer than -10 outside, like it does get here.
Didn't see fire arrestors.
Typically in batteries these days, especially the UL rated batteries, you will see one, maybe two fire suppressors or fire extinguishers inside, and I did not see any. Did you see any?
No.
No. Because you would have seen it with your eyes.
Yeah. Yep. I 100% would have caught that. Pros, inside it looks great.
It does.
It's real tidy. It's also, I've literally looked inside. This is like the third battery.
Yeah, third battery.
So I don't have a lot of experience with those, but even I thought it looked pretty nice in there. It looked pretty nice.
It does. It looked really, really good. Everything was nice and neat. All the balance wires were labeled correctly. It even had glue on most of the connections in there. I don't remember all of them, but I know all the balance leads, temperature sensors, and all that kind of stuff all had like the glue holding them down, which I do like to see. One other thing I really like to see in there was, it's probably in the pros and cons.
Huge bus bars.
Huge bus bars. I have never seen that large of a bus bar on the negative side. It is just massive. And since, this is probably one of the first batteries I've taken apart like this, the bus bars that connect both positives, across the battery, it's a bus bar across the entire battery for positive and negative. That's the first time I've seen it. I don't know if other batteries, different brands have that, so I don't know. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Nice touchscreen with all the info you need.
Yeah, touchscreen is pretty nice, especially for an outdoor or indoor rated battery. And I did look in the manual. On one of those pages, it showed, a bunch of icons on there, and I wasn't quite sure what it was or what they were. They are basically which I'll just flash it up on the screen. It is all your protection information, so HV, LV, HT, LT, SC, OC. So when they're dark, it's normal condition, which is what we saw. If they light up like a different color, then that means that protection is enabled or on.
Right,
So
okay.
I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the touchscreen is nice. It gives you all the information that you'd want to see, and you can see all the individual cell voltages inside. So that's great.
The capacity test was over the advertised 314 amp hours.
Yes, we always like to see that. Typically, they'll just barely make it or barely make it over. This one was over quite a bit, 314 to 327.
UL listed, so it can be permitted if you chose that route.
Yeah, so it is a indoor-outdoor UL rated battery, so if you do choose to go that route to get permitted and all that kind of stuff, you should have absolutely no problems doing all that. And is that it?
And the manual is pretty good.
The manual is really good. It does give you basically everything that you want to know. It shows how to install it. It just gives you basically everything that you would want to know. And I don't really think there's too many improvements that I would make. It's a really good manual, which is kind of rare.
And then other points are there's 2 ways to mount the batteries, on the wall or standing.
Yeah, these are not pros or cons, they're just honorable mentions. So it does give you both brackets to mount it on the wall, like off the ground, or if you're gonna do probably what we're gonna do is just mount it on the ground on the little feet, and then you get the brackets to hold it up against the wall.
It's heavy, 271 pounds, to be expected for a 16 kilowatt hour battery.
Yes, so this isn't really an honorable mention, but it should be mentioned. It weighs 271 pounds, so you're probably going to need a friend or possibly a little hydraulic lift like we have,
Or maybe a gym partner.
or maybe a gym partner to help you mount it at least on the wall, or if you're bringing it downstairs like we did. It's a 16 kilowatt hour battery. It's going to be heavy.
And battery cables show SC50-10, which is a 1
AWG or AUG.
AUG battery cable.
Yeah, so earlier
I said probably a 2-aught.
Yeah, so earlier I was thinking these were going to be a 2-aught cable, which they kind of look, but there is a SC50-10. I looked that up on the internet and it says it is most likely a 1-aught cable. So that's what you get with the battery. You get 1-aught cable. That's all I really wanted to mention for that. Oh, it does give you a template. That's nice too. Is that all I have on there?
Yep.
Is there anything else that you can come up with for this battery?
It's from Sungold Power.
It's from Sungold Power, and we are in collab with Shop Solar Kits, so we will have links if anybody's interested in this battery. I know we didn't do a lot of testing quite yet, but the testing we have done, it is pretty awesome.
Is it affiliate links?
Yeah, they'll all be affiliate links, of course.
So if you buy it, you should buy it through our affiliate links.
Yes, we do make a small commission if you do decide to purchase this. Okay, so I know we didn't do a lot of testing on this video, but it is turning out to be a pretty good battery. The next video, we're going to be testing the 12,000 watt inverter with the battery, of course, and we're going to be powering the house and making sure everything works correctly, and it should be a pretty fun video.
Okay.
Because you like to use the power.
I love to use the power. I'm good at it too.
She is very good at using all the power. So it should be a pretty good video with all the appropriate testing.
Oh, I'll test it.
Yeah.
I'll test the crap out of it.
Extreme testing. There is actually one other thing I forgot to mention is this does have the Wi-Fi capability and Bluetooth capability. And I didn't show that in the video, but it does connect up with a Bluetooth app. I guess we'll probably show that in the next video when we are in communication with the Sungold Power inverter.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I think that's something that should be shown.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay, if anybody's interested in this battery, we'll have links down below. If anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you put that down in the comment section.
And we'll see you on the next one.
And we'll see you on the next one. You didn't do your deuces. That is like a little weatherproof color. Color? Ah.
And